Objective number 3. Determine the domain of a log function. We learned the log function, and the log function is the inverse of the exponential function. And in section 6.2, the idea of the inverse function is that the function and the inverse, the domain and the range is switching of each other. So if we want to find the domain of the log function, what all we need to do is look at the range of the exponent. And if we want to find the range of the log function, we look at the domain of the exponent. So we recall the exponent. The graph is like this. This is y equals a to the x. The domain of the exponent function is all real number. And the range of the exponent function is from 0 to infinity. So in the notation, the domain represents for all real value of the x or the input. So we can write x is between 0 to infinity, and the range represents for the output or y. So y is between negative infinity to positive infinity. In example number 5, we want to find the domain of the log function. So we will set up this part, the yellow part, greater than 0. X plus 3 greater than 0 minus 3 both sides, so we get x greater than negative 3. So the domain is from negative 3 until infinity. 1 plus x over 1 minus x greater than 0. You notice that 1 plus x over 1 minus x is the rational. So we will draw the number line and find the key point. Find the key point, key solution. The 0 on the top is negative 1. The 0 in the bottom is 1. This is like the x-intercept and the vertical asymptote, if you recall in the section we learned before. Then we will test in the point. So we will test 2, test 0, and then test negative 2. If we test 2, we got 2, 1 plus 2 on the top, and then 1 minus 2 in the bottom. And this is a false statement. If you test 0, it gives you 2 statement. And if you test negative 2, you will get a false statement also. So the answer will be from negative 1 to positive 1. For the last one, absolute value of x greater than 0. So this one is a little tricky one. You know that absolute value of any number always gives you positive. But if you have absolute value of the 0 will give you 0. Any number you put in for positive and negative, it will give you absolute of that number is positive. So we need to exclude the 0 so that absolute value of x will always greater than 0.